What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bios3 Raw TV. Bruno just came in and sat down on the floor. Hey, buddy. It's video time. Here comes Bro, right? So, I'm getting a lot of questions, and this is more and more recently about like creatine, since creatine has been in the news because of Elliot Roger, okay? About, creatine non-responders. I get clients all the time that ask me, like, well, shouldn't I use creatine? What do you think? Should I put it in? Based on, all the stuff I've heard that it builds muscle. And you get people that are quote-unquote non-responders, okay? And then you get people with the BioGrow, who people are like, well, I take it and I see a huge difference, and then other people like, I took it and I didn't fucking see jack shit. It's bullshit. Okay, again, there's a non-responder that's happening with the BioGrow. Now, is there other non-responders? Sure, there's stuff like D-aspartic acid that people are responders and non-responders. And there are other testosterone boosters, like Tribostan and other things that are out there. Some people are like, wow, I took it and it was fantastic. And other people are like, dude, I took it and it fucking sucks. Fuck you, don't waste your money. Now, there is no scientific evidence for this because fucking, you know what, there is not going to be anybody who wants to put up the money who's not involved with a supplement company or something to do the study on it, but there has to be a reason. Now, I think I'm pretty fucking logical. I think I can put things into perspective in a lot of different ways a lot of people can't, based on what I've seen and the fact that I can emotionally step out of a situation and look at it from all angles and say, what the fuck is going on here? Does it make any sense, or it doesn't make sense, or how do we make this make sense, or how can this not make sense, okay? And the conclusion that I'm coming to is I think when you have these non-responders to these supplements, let's back it up and go to a different way. These people that are responding to the supplements, I feel personally they have a deficiency in the nutrient that they're going to be taking in, which means that if you're taking a creatine, you're getting good results. I guarantee you natural levels of creatine are probably low. Okay, if you're taking the BioGrow, which essentially brings up the IGF levels, I can almost guarantee you your natural IGF levels are low. Now, you can go to a doctor and have all this tested and spend all kinds of money. That's fine. But I'm willing to bet that when you take these supplements, what they do is actually raise your levels to normal levels, which you get to see those results. And that's why you don't just keep gaining forever and blowing up and getting fucking, like when you're on the juice, you go beyond your natural limit. I believe these things actually raise your body to what it would normally produce and help you bring to your results to your genetic limit. And that's why some people, when they take it, see nothing. Their levels are already high enough. They're too high. They're maxed out. Your creatine levels are already high. IGF levels are high. There's a supplement called Humana Forte. Okay, and this thing is known, and it's actually had studies done on it. It's actually an approved medicine, I think, in some countries, to not just raise your natural hormones to where they should be, but if you have certain hormones above what they should be, it drops them down to where they should be. So it levels things out. And now, I'm looking at it going, well, if this one supplement drops things and raises things, and that's why you see such great results with it, that's what's going on with these other supplements. They're raising your deficient levels to a normal level, and you see something. So this would, explain, first of all, why there's responders and non-responders. Okay, this would explain why some people do everything right and they don't see anything from creatine, and other people don't even really pay attention to their diet and stuff, and they do see stuff from creatine. This would explain why some people bloat in creatine, some people don't. Their bodies are using it differently. Okay, so now you have this 50-50 shot of a supplement working. Goes to show that, honestly, if you look at it from this point of view, and again, this is my opinion, this is not a fact, this is my hypothesis, my educated scientific guess. If I had a lab coat, it'd be a lot better. But my hypothesis is that if you're deficient in something and you raise your levels, you're going to see that difference, which means the supplement actually works. It does what it's supposed to do. It's not meant to increase above what your body naturally is. And that's why when you take it, they see the results. Scientists are not saying, okay, well, before we let this hit the market, or companies are not saying, before we let this hit the market, let's test everybody's blood hormonally before they get here for a few months. See where their levels are when they're just training, not training, following a diet, not following a diet. Let's see where their creatine levels are. Let's see where their thyroid levels are. Let's see where their IGF levels are, growth hormone levels. Let's see where all this stuff is. And from there, we'll add the supplement in and take all these blood levels again and see what happens. So that way, if you have somebody with a high blood level and you give them the product and you notice it doesn't go any higher, it stays, you know now, well, this is not going to work on that person. However, somebody with a low blood level of whatever hormone it is or nutrient it is, you take this supplement, it raises it to the normal level where it should be, you now have someone who's going to respond and the supplement will work for them. It's worth them taking. Okay, so this is just a little insight into what I think is going on here. And like I said, there's no rhyme or reason as to why some people who do it don't respond, which means it's something internally. It's not fucking whether or not you're training hard enough. It's not whether or not you're fucking eating the right foods. It's whether or not your body's already deficient in that nutrient and whether it needs to be taken up. It's the same thing mineral-wise. If you're deficient in minerals that you don't even know about, you take those minerals, it's going to make your body work more efficiently. It's going to work at 100% and 100% of the minerals that you give it. You need minerals for your body to function. However, if you're deficient in a mineral, okay, and you don't take it, you don't know it. Most of the times you don't know it until some kind of disease kicks in and then fucking you get hurt. You know, you have some kind of fucking crazy shit going on. You go to the doctor and like, oh, fuck you, this is what's going on. We're deficient in this mineral. Fuck, here you go. You know, but just for fuck's sake, I mean, you know, there's a lot of things that I take I may not need. A lot of people go, you don't need all those supplements, Jerry. But I'm covering the bases because if I am deficient, I want to function at 100%. I may not need creatine, but I'm going to take it. You know why? Because that 5 grams of creatine that costs barely nothing a day is worth it for me to make sure that my levels are where they are should be normally. Okay, those supplements that I'm going to take, like mineral-wise, are worth the $2 a day that I'm going to spend to make sure that I have all the supplements, the minerals that I need to function properly. Okay, the BioGrow obviously works for me. So IGF levels, maybe for me using IGF when I was younger, fucked myself up and my levels are naturally low now. Maybe they were naturally low from the beginning when I was a teenager and I didn't fucking know. Who the fuck knows? You don't know these things because you're not tested for these things. You're not looking for these things unless you're sick and something's wrong, metabolically you're fucked up, you go to the doctor, they test things, you don't know. You're not going to an endocrinologist at 18 years old going, hey doc, test my IGF levels, I want to make sure I'm optimal. You know what I mean? So take it for what it's worth. This is probably what's going on. But I can hear you science guys already. Jerry, you don't understand, it's just fucking bullshit, this stuff doesn't work. There's too much going on out there when you take something that's working to say it just doesn't work and it's bullshit. There's something else going on, and I think I got it. biostraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.biostraining.com is the blog, and where if you're deficient, take it, bicep, and we're out.